Suresh Dakshina is the president of Chargeback Gurus. We're going to find out what this is all about. Suresh, what do you guys do?
Well, we work with e-commerce merchants and helping them fight and prevent chargebacks, because chargebacks is a big issue right now. So we work with e-commerce merchants, ensure that actually they are not affected by fraud, ensure they have the right tools to protect themselves from fraudulent transactions. And if they have chargebacks, we actually have solutions that can help them lower chargebacks, and we also fight chargebacks for them and recover the money. Chargebacks are a huge problem. According to the FBI, the third most problem that e-commerce is facing right now are chargebacks.
So a chargeback is when the bank you run a charge with a customer, and then it gets charged back to me, and they take the money out of my account, goes back to the bank.
If you don't actually keep your chargebacks under control, you're going to pay a huge fee. Keeping your chargebacks under control is absolutely important for e-commerce merchants.
But I don't get something. I thought the only people who had to worry about chargebacks are people that aren't doing a good job with their business. Otherwise, people really don't get chargebacks, do they?
75% actually of the chargebacks that are happening are friendly fraud. Friendly fraud is the top 3 challenges that are being faced by online merchants according to FBI. There are actually consumers out there who think they can get a free product, they can file a dispute, and they can get their money back. I have seen a lot of honest, hardworking merchants who have done their part, they have delivered the product, offered a great customer service, still being hit with chargebacks because the consumers think they can defraud the system and get their money back.
What worked for your business a few years ago may not work for your business now. Chargebacks are a priority. Our major challenge was, how do we prevent these friendly fraud chargebacks from happening without completely changing our subscription-based business model?
The reason why we call it a friendly fraud is because the consumer is aware of the transaction. You need to be very careful actually informing your customer service team about chargebacks when they are actually hitting your account. Because if your customer service is not aware of chargebacks, chances are they're going to give a double refund.
There are a lot of businesses that have a high enough profit margin that they don't care about the chargeback. Couldn't they just say, what does it matter, we're making so much money, who cares? Wouldn't that just mean they wouldn't have to deal with it?
Why is it you're not fighting chargebacks? Because it looks like you are doing a service, but you're not disputing any of the chargebacks.
For the chargebacks that were already refunded, we have a 90% win rate, so we wanted to make sure that we were fighting all of those.
We have merchants actually who have lost close to $3-5 million in chargebacks. That 1% can be a significant amount when you add the true cost of chargeback. Almost 70% of the consumers are never aware that a merchant gets affected if they file a dispute. They think, you know what, I felt it same as calling their customer service.
A lot of the customers were going directly to their bank to dispute the charges without ever contacting Spokio. So we wanted to make sure that we could intercept those transactions, issue a refund, and prevent the chargeback from happening.
If you don't do anything about it, then the chances are they're going to keep continuing. You need to inspect the chargeback, find out why it has happened in the first place, create strategies and solutions in place that can help you reduce the chargebacks. Every chargeback has got a story. There is a reason why your customers are filing a dispute. One, they are upset because they are not happy with your product or service. What customers are looking for is quality customer service. Make it as easy as possible for them to return the product. Take every action to ship them on time. Make sure you have quality, passionate customer service agents. Every chargeback, if you group them together, there is a pattern going on. The more you analyze the data points, the more you analyze the patterns, you will have a very successful subscription company.
And make sure you're looking into the data and making informed decisions based off of what the data is saying.
Address the root causes, run it very clearly so that you never have to worry about chargebacks. We have a great system where the merchant doesn't have to worry about chargebacks anymore. Our system will tell you where the problem is, how it is affecting your bottom line, and it also tells you how much money you have recovered for.
Well, that sounds fantastic.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.